For my informational interview, I spoke with Thomas Damerl. He works as a practice manager for pediatrics at a St. Luke's clinic in Nampa, Idaho. I started the interview by asking about his educational background and how he got into working in hospital administration and public health. Thomas attended Boise State University and majored in healthcare administration. After graduating in 2019, he attended Idaho State University for his master's program, which was a 1.5-year program. This led him to speaking into how this got him into his position and what his responsibilities are as a practice manager. Working in St. Luke's throughout his undergraduate and graduate programs through internships and other experiences is what he said led to his connection and career. As a practice manager for pediatrics, Thomas directs nurses and other healthcare providers that work in his outpatient pediatric facility. Each workday begins with a meeting with his team about patients coming in that day, scheduling, and specific tasks needed to be achieved in the clinic. This is a general pediatric clinic, meaning children from newborns to 18 years old come in for checkups and sick visits. Although it is a general pediatric unit, Thomas mentioned that around 60% of their patients that come into the clinic are under 1.5 years old. The Nampa location has the highest number of newborns in the area. This is very uncommon for this type of facility. He also said that for the most part, patients that come in are healthy and simply need a timely checkup. For those who are sick, they are often sent to specialty care or the hospital depending on the severity of the illness or condition. Overall, Thomas is responsible for connecting providers in his clinic to ill children, overseeing appointment scheduling, and making sure providers are available for sick children who do not have appointments. I asked him what makes his career rewarding, and he talked about seeing the patients after they received the care they needed and how much happier they were. Also, seeing the kids grow up and get better. Thomas's favorite part of his profession is that he is always learning new things and expanding knowledge because it is such a complex career field. He also said it is often a challenging job which he enjoys because it allows him to problem solve alongside his team. This challenge is often due to high volumes of patients every day. The most difficult aspect he mentioned is that it can be too slow at times in the clinic. He also spoke of the difficulty to move up in his position and line of work. More specifically, for his specific career in practice management, he will likely need 5 to 6 years of experience before being promoted to a director or other higher position. However, he sees himself working in healthcare administration and likely the pediatric side for the rest of his career. He does hope to move into a director position in the future, though. Next, I questioned him about the scheduling and day-to-day responsibilities of his job. Thomas is in the clinic Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. When he first arrives at work, Thomas checks his emails and then meets with the clinic nurses, medical assistants, and other staff. They go over appointments of the day, timing, and caring for those who are sick. Then he helps schedule doctors with patients who come in, helps nurses, and oversees the care being provided each day. If the clinic is very slow with very little patients for a long period of time, he can often leave early. He mentioned that during COVID, he often worked 70-hour weeks as there was a much higher volume of sick patients that consistently needed pediatric care. Regarding flexibility as a practice manager, Thomas answered that he has a lot of flexibility each day. He laughed when he said that he often finds that he has too much flexibility. He said he can carve out time during the weekday pretty much whenever needed. To end the interview, I focused on his regrets and recommendations for someone wanting to get into healthcare administration, which is what I want to do. Thomas regrets not attending a certified master's program, which includes paid internships and the ability to move into higher positions in healthcare administration more quickly. He recommends that I look into attending a graduate program with accreditation of healthcare administration and an administrative fellowship opportunities. He wishes he did. He also talked about the importance of getting any type of experience working in a hospital and on the administrative side. In his junior and senior year at Boise State, he worked at St. Luke's in Boise as a patient access specialist. After interviewing Thomas and learning about the ins and outs of his career as a practice manager for pediatrics, I think I would want his job in the future. It seems to be the right amount of teamwork, patient care, and administration. I think I would really enjoy it. He also mentioned that his job is connected to public health through passing initiatives for newborn health, working with low-income families, and people with lower life expectancies. I find public health fascinating and would love to be involved with it in my future career. I'm definitely still interested in this career path after interviewing Thomas. I'm very appreciative of Thomas for allowing me to interview him, and I've learned so much about a specific career in healthcare administration. Thanks for listening.